Right, today we've got an interesting job on. We are clearing out the well. Some of you might watch the video I made about installing a pump, which was this thing here. I've just disconnected it. Installing a pump and how to pump your well kind of video I did a while ago. Well, basically I pumped it for about a day and all the water dried up. And I've spoke to a few locals and they said that it's because it hasn't been used for so long. It's full of leaves and crap at the bottom. There's probably about a metre of gunk. So Ivan here is going to dig it out today. Gotovo li si, Ivan? Oh, so are you ready for today? So we've just put a long ladder down there. We had a bit of a laugh. This ladder's just one. I've got a longer ladder actually, but it's got a wide base at the bottom, and it wouldn't fit down. So we've put this ladder together. It slots together in sections. Leka po leka bi. We started lowering the ladder down and the bottom section fell out. Just had to fashion a hook on a cord and hook the ladder out, and we've joined it all together now with wire. Van's going to go right down to the bottom with this small spade. Аз имам... Искаш ли види за тази лопата? Ще сложим една види и перони нагоре. Put a screw in the top of that. Аз ще... Добре. So you're going to fix that spade, just put a screw in the top of it and then lower it down to him. So Mitco's going to be here at the top. They're going to literally just wind up the bucket with this. He's going to fill up buckets basically with all the crap in the bottom, and we'll see what we get out, and hopefully it's going to just let the water flow again. That's the idea, so we'll see. Oh, it's rather him than me. Jesus Christ. Lampi svetli? Работа ли лампи?
Не, това ще се го пусна.
Добре. Да, хубаво. Лека по лека.
Колкото вадиш, долу по-тясно.
Тясно. Полека, няма да бързаш.
Няма да бързам, няма много тясно е. Трябва някой бедник.
Ако такова ще махнем стълбата, като слезнеш долу.
Да. Probably. We're going to take the ladder out once he's down there, so he's got a bit more room. It's a bit tighter, a bit of a tighter squeeze than I thought. These wells are actually hand dug. They're amazing. So I basically told Mitco the problem I had, and he said, I've got a guy in Levka who will, he digs wells for a living. He'll still do this. He'll go down, he'll dig with a spade, hand dig a well for you. I don't know what it costs, but anyway, good to know that can still be done. Basically, I said to him, can you get down there and clean it? And he's like, yeah, sure, come on Friday. A few Fridays ago, he wasn't around. Last Friday, we went down to meet him in the centre. He'd already had a few rakias, I think. He looked pretty hammered, and that was about 9 o'clock in the morning, 8:39 in the morning. So he said, don't worry about it, we'll do it next week. Didn't turn up again, so Ivan, who's Mitco's friend, he's come and helped do a little bit of work over the last couple of weeks, and he said, I'll do it. So down he goes. He didn't even have any boots this morning. I just had these trainers on, so we stopped at the hardware shop on the way. I bought him some wellies. Потуши стига ли? I'm not sure if the camera's picking it up as well as I can see him digging, but try to focus in a bit more. Try and zoom, see if it does anything. There you go. Yeah, amazing hand-dug, hand-built wells like this. Nearly every garden's got one. And it's going to be great for garden irrigation next year. Didn't think it was so essential at first because we've got these two taps here which are connected up to a lake a few miles above the village. and most of the houses in this village have this system too, which is free water non-stop all year round. It smells really pondy, but it's just great for watering the garden. Because we had such an incredibly dry winter and a really dry summer actually, we just didn't get hardly, well, the lakes didn't get refilled like they normally do over the winter time, and yeah, basically the free lake water ran out in about June, and we had to quickly install this, so we weren't using tap water for irrigation. That's what you're getting out. Nice.
Искаш ли малка кофа? Малка кофа искаш?
Добре.
Дай там, малка.
Добре. I'm going to find them a slightly smaller bucket. And I'll let you know how it all goes. So he's bringing up bucket loads of gunk. Filling up the buckets, and then Mitco's winding them up. And I was going to just say chuck it on the compost heap, but actually I'm going to use it as a mulch. I've just got these new honeysuckles, well I planted them in the spring actually. Another one here. Not that anyone walks around here, it's really private, but it's my old larder. But I'm going to, yeah, it's a quiet street that we're on, but I've planted these honeysuckles to try and grow along this fence. They could do with the mulch, so I've just started chucking it on them. I've got a new, oh, what's the English word for these things? Persimmon? Sharon fruits as well, they call them, don't they? Can chuck a bit on him. A few things, a few newly planted things around. We can mulch with the gunk that's coming out. I'll try and show you what it is. Pomegranates up there, almost ready. Loads of them.
Защото като е малка, може така.
Да, няма много място там.
Да.
Just saying you could do with a slightly smaller bucket because there's not a lot of room to work down there. If you've got a slightly smaller bucket, you've got a bit more room to dig. I'm not sure if the camera's picking it up as well as I can see him digging, but try to focus in a bit more. Try and zoom, see if it does anything. There you go. Well, we're done.
Вързи го.
I had 3, that's the third wheelbarrow, 2 full ones before that, full of gunk, and got to the bedrock now. Bedrock, I don't know what it is. Got to some stone anyway, and the water is starting to fill up again down there, so it's on one last bucket and he's coming back up. Not a lot of water, but it has been so dry, so maybe that's all we're going to get. Maybe it's not going to be that good of a well. Might one day consider putting in a borehole. Oh. He says it's really hot down there, and it is. He's sweating like anything. He's covered, drenched, absolutely drenched in sweat. Bra Ivan, много благодаря ви. So, you can probably not going to see, maybe just a bit. Water is just starting to come up again, a little bit. But he said it's really slow. He's going to go back down again before we leave today and just have another look at it. and see what he thinks. Just been to the shop to get these guys a coffee, and was telling the lady in the shop what we're up to, and she said no, it's normal, like no one's got any water at the minute. It's just been such a bad year for it. Everyone's in the village is the same position basically. I'm sort of asking, can I pump it every day? You know, is it normal to just? I was saying to these guys 10 minutes ago, if I can only pump it once a week, it's still better than not having it at all. You know, if I can water the garden in the summer with it once a week and it fills back up again, that's great. But yeah, no, they said, you know, normally, you know, if we have a good winter, we get a good soak, should be able to pump it every day. So we'll see. Either way, I'm glad we did it. Looks like I've got some visitors. Hey, Jess and Baby have arrived to come and have a look at the house. But yeah, this is going to probably become an ongoing thing, so I'll probably end up doing more videos about this well, how we end up pumping it, how it ends up working. Maybe we'll put a... Da, Jessica, baby tutuka. Da, da. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Cheers.